So I've wanted to make a video about the symptoms of lymphoma for a while. Just haven't managed to get around to doing it, but I thought I'd do it now. Um, the symptoms of lymphoma aren't the most glamorous. They're the ones, especially the ones I experienced, weren't. But they're very subtle or simple. You wouldn't really think anything of them as far as I was concerned. There's quite a few. What the main one's lumps. With lymphoma, you can develop lumps in your neck, your groin, and your armpits. I first had lumps in my neck, of which I made nothing of. So I had a really big one here, just at the bottom of my neck where it meets my collarbone. And I'd had an operation on this shoulder previously, so I thought it was just maybe something to do with the operation. Maybe a muscle had grown back a bit funny. I made nothing of it, and then I started getting a few more. The one that made me go and actually get it seen by the doctors was I found a lump in my armpit under my left arm. At first I thought maybe it's just a cyst or something. I mean, I was quite a gym freak at the time, so I thought maybe it's just something from the gym. But when it didn't go and it started getting a bit bigger, I thought, right, I should get this checked out. So yeah, lumps. Look out for lumps, obviously. One of the main problems I had was night sweats. I used to literally drench the bed at night. It doesn't sound too fun, and believe me, it's not. I would literally wake up about 4 times a night, constantly changing my clothes because I'd sweat so much that I'd have to change everything, and then I'd get back in bed. About 2 hours later, I'd sweat again. It reached a point where literally my whole bed was wet, and it's horrible. And it's one of those symptoms. It's not so glamorous, so I can see why people would get embarrassed about it and maybe just leave it. I mean, I personally just thought, I mean, I get hot quite easily as it is in general, so I thought maybe it's just because it's summer or something, I'm just really hot at night, so I didn't, again, make anything of it. I just thought it's a phase that will pass, because the sweats didn't stay for long. As in, I'd maybe get them a couple of days a week, and then I wouldn't get them again for a few weeks, and then they'd come back again. So they'd come and go. So I didn't always think, right, it's something I should get checked out. But that is one of the most common symptoms of lymphoma. Another symptom of it is fatigue. If you feel really tired. I mean, I know a lot of people do just feel tired in general. Me personally, at the time I had a very busy lifestyle. So I was constantly tired anyway, so I didn't make anything of it. I just thought it's just the way my life was at the time, with work, with gym, with everything else. I just thought I'm just quite tired. So I didn't make anything of that. I'm just trying to think what else happened to me. Itchiness. Itchiness is a big symptom. I experienced really itchy skin. Mostly on my legs, if I'm honest. The worst of it was my legs. My legs were really itchy. I just thought I had dry skin, as you would, and I used to put cream on it every day. Literally, no, I'd use creams, oils, anything I can, but it just, for some reason, the itchiness didn't go, and I didn't know until, obviously, after I got diagnosed that it was the lymphoma that was causing it. Because, I mean, a lot of people have dry skin or itchiness. No one ever thinks anything of it. So again, the symptoms, those are the main symptoms I had. I had a few nosebleeds here and there, but I randomly get nosebleeds. I always have done since I was a kid. Less frequent now, but I still did get them, which isn't a common symptom of lymphoma, but it can be. Those were the ones that I experienced myself. I know there are other symptoms such as weight loss, loss of appetite, pain in your lymph nodes after drinking alcohol. I didn't experience any of those personally myself, but then again, like I said, I'm quite into my health and fitness anyway, so I was eating right. I was going to the gym 6 times a week, so my weight actually stayed quite healthy. If anything, I was putting on weight, so I didn't experience that. But the ones I did weren't, like I said, the most glamorous, but the symptoms for it aren't ones that you would think, right, I've got something wrong with me that I need to get checked out. Because I had lymphoma for 2 years. My first lump appeared about 2 years ago in my neck, and that's the reason now. I've been diagnosed with stage 4B lymphoma, which means it's spread to my organs, because I've got it in my lung as well now. But yeah, so I went 2 years without actually even knowing I had this cancer growing inside me. And I think one of the main reasons it was kept at bay for so long was because I did actually have a really healthy lifestyle. So my body was actually in prime form to fight against it, so it did put up a fight. Because, I mean, let's face it, if anyone else had cancer for 2 years, they wouldn't be in the state I'm in right now. I mean, they'd be a lot worse off. So, I mean, I would say as soon as you do experience even one of the symptoms and you're just not sure about it, just get it checked out, just because you don't want to end up reaching a stage where it's just gone too far. I mean, lymphoma is one of the most common cancers. It's the 5th most common, if I'm correct. There's one person diagnosed every 40 minutes in the UK. So if it's that common, I don't understand why they don't have more awareness for it, especially in young people. It's something they should be teaching in schools and everything. I don't know. But personally, I never even knew lymphoma existed until I was diagnosed with it. And if it's that common, then I should have known. Which is what's annoyed me quite a lot, especially because the GP that I went to overlooked it. I mean, I was complaining about chest pains and things because obviously the cancer had spread to my lung. I was getting chest pains, but my GP just said, no, it's just from the gym, it's muscles, blah, blah, blah. Gave me some anti-inflammatory pills and sent me on my way. So for 2 years, I mean, I had blood tests and everything, and it was just never spotted. I mean, if I didn't go and get it checked myself, I still wouldn't know right now. So, I mean, there's no point crying over spilt milk. But I just thought I'd make a video just outlining the symptoms I had and other possible ones, just purely because, like I said, I knew nothing about it. I didn't know it existed until it was too late, essentially, in my case. So I want to help raise awareness, and I want to let everyone know that if you do experience symptoms, it is best to get them checked out, no matter what kind of person you are, because even me, myself, I'm not the type to go running to doctors every time something's wrong. I just think, it'll get better by itself. But kind of learnt my lesson on that one. But yeah, the symptoms aren't glamorous. If you want to know more, I mean, there's tons of stuff about it all over the internet. I'm just literally saying what I've been through myself. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video for a while now, so what better time than now? But yeah, got my next chemo in a couple of days' time, which will be my 3rd one. So just looking forward to that, really.